Hey, I'm here with Swayyvo
Uh,
and Lamont Urban Soul. He getting ready to do his thing.
yeah, I'm finna crank out some tunes for him.
Yes, yes. You've been in the music industry for a long time, or doing music for a long time, since you were younger.
Yeah, definitely. I've been on saxophone for about 15 years. Poetry or writing for about 14, about the same. I kind of started doing everything around the same time. So yeah, it's been a decade and a half.
Yes, and then we had a chance to work together.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
got
while
a
back.
beautiful voice.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I try. So you play saxophone and you rap.
Yeah, I play piano, then I'm like an engineer, producer, then I also do like the PR work. So I do like the emails, sending emails for blogs and stuff like that, getting attention. So I do like the back end, like the behind the scenes as well. So yeah, I try to do as much as I can creative. Yeah.
Yes. So who do you say who you inspire?
A few different people from a few different genres. I really like Saba, he's a hip hop artist, neo soul driven kind of. He's from Chicago and he's like I think he's like 21, but he's making a lot of moves right there. His sound is like incredible. I'm like neo soul. I got a neo soul background, so I like Jill Scott and stuff like that. So he kind of reminds me of like neo soul, and like he's like rapping over these beats. Yeah, it's great. Also Robert Glasper, Kendrick Lamar, John Coltrane.
What about Miles Davis?
I like Miles Davis a whole lot. My mom actually put me on Miles Davis. She made me a fan of him like at a young age. Yeah, she had.
What you know about him?
I don't like him.
No.
I'm not a big fan. He too industry. Yeah, he too industry. He's like the most industry saxophone player, not the best saxophone player. Yeah, if I picked a white saxophone player, it had to be Boney James. And he got that soul.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, you know, I grew up on Kenny, so we're gonna argue about that later. What was your creative process? What is your creative process?
For writing, you know, I'll kind of I make beats. So if I don't get the beats from one of my roommates, then I'll probably I make the beat on my own. So I'll have this instrumental, and then I'll like form like sounds to it. Like how would the listener want to hear the voice on the song? So not necessarily the words, but just like the melody. I found the melody first, then afterwards I find the subject. Like what is something relatable that somebody can relate to, something that people will talk about, something that somebody will remember and feel. So after I get that, I'll start putting words to it, and after that, it just kind of works itself out.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So I seen you do covers with the saxophone.
I feel it keeps me current. It keeps me current on the page. Yeah, definitely.
And then you can pick up listen to it a couple times,
And then I'll play right behind it.
Okay.
It takes a few times, maybe 5 or 6 times, but it doesn't take long at all for me to learn a song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, is there a hidden meaning in your music?
Not in all songs. It depends on which song. Not all songs. For some, I write about people around me, so I try not to make it so obvious to be like, hey, you wrote that about me, you know. But different situations in my life, I'll write about it, and they'll be about specific people doing specific things. But I kind of make it more general, so people don't get offended. Yeah, so they don't get offended. But yeah, it got some hidden meanings. I want to help people. Yeah, I want to help people.
Okay. In a good way.
However, I mean, I don't know if there's bad help. Help is on the way. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God. And so, what is your favorite thing about being a musician?
Freeness of it. Being a musician, it's not so much the money, but it's more like the social capital. Like you walk around and then people know you for what you're doing around the city. People, hey, I like that song that you have, or hey, I like the way this sounded. It kind of being able to touch somebody else with my art. Is why we do it. Yeah, for sure.
And what's your least favorite thing? Would you say?
Um, I don't like to be over glorified because I'm kind of introverted. So people, I've had a couple of people like fan out and it like made me feel really uncomfortable. You think you like these things and you think you're ready for them, but just me being introverted and me being like trying to be as humble as I can. People will pump up your ego. You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel uncomfortable. So that's probably like the worst thing about it. Also, waiting on people. Being a musician, you have to wait on other people to do certain things like cover art and get videos shot and stuff like that. You can't do everything yourself. So when you get put behind because of other people, that can be like irritating.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm working on my promptness. So you know me. Thank you.
No problem. Help on the way.
Yes, yes, it is. So, what are some of your upcoming projects?
I have a project coming possibly early September or late August, called Flock the World, and I've been working on these songs for a couple years now, getting them. I got professional mixes, people from LA and Chicago who have touched this project. So I'm working on that. I'm also gonna drop another project the 1st of January of 19. But that's way out. That's way out. And then I got a lot of shows. I got a lot of dates coming up.
What's your next show?
Actually tomorrow at the Cigar Lounge. I'll be playing there for at 8 o'clock.
The saxophone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be doing a couple hours. I might rap a little bit too, you know. Okay. Yeah. They know what they getting. They know I'm Swayyvo and I be rapping.
That's your new single, ain't it? Or what? Little bit.
Little bit. Oh, it is. Yeah, you caught that. Little bit. Little bit. Yeah. Yeah, that's my joint. Yeah, that's my joint. Yeah.
Okay, so when would that be released? Or where is that released?
Little Bit is out and it's on all streaming platforms. So wherever you stream music from, whether it be Tidal, Audio Mag, SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, it's out there. YouTube, all of it. I'll also be dropping a video to also a single that I just dropped called Change. I'll be dropping that video in a couple weeks. So yeah.
Looking for that.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate you sitting down and talking to me.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. I had to catch you because I know when you blow up, I might not be able to get in contact with you. Okay, then, yes. Let's fix that. Yes, 1 week. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I'm looking forward to you playing. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. So, yes.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Help is on the way.
Yes.